YouTube, camera's right there, son. YouTube, what's going on? Today is, what's today, Friday? Today is Friday, the 27th of March, 2015. I'm sitting here with my son, my firstborn, Alexander Kendrick. Love my baby. And I had seen a video yesterday. I'm still under the weather, been under the weather, I'm recuperating. But I seen a video yesterday, and it was about a man who owns a t-shirt business or something like that. But he basically graffitied his son's legend blue Jordan 11s, and he put "My Grades Matter" on there. And I seen the video. It was actually last night, because it's the morning time. It's about 8:15. This kid, he's about to get ready to go to school after this video get done and such. And I seen it last night. I was talking to my wife about it, and this morning I thought about showing it to him. And I wanted to kind of capture his live response, because like just as I started recording this, he just got done seeing it. So what did you think about the video?
I thought it was actually a good idea for some of the kids that don't have good grades.
Okay.
And I think that it could be
honestly, tell what you honestly think. I mean, how do you honestly think what that parent did was the right course of action? Do you think he should have went that severe? Do you think he was too severe, or what?
At least if he didn't give him a second chance, he could have given him a second chance.
You think he could have given him a second chance? Okay. So listen, this is what I do with my child. First, I'm gonna just tell you guys, I don't have any problem with what the man did. It's a viral video. I don't expect this video to be viral, but it sparked some conversation with my children. You need to make sure you wash your face, okay, when you're done with this. But it sparked some conversation with some of my friends on Facebook, some of the males that I know, some of the females that have children, some people that don't have children. They gave some opinions. And there was just a couple details that I seen. First, he said that his child came home with a D. Now, I don't know how things go where he is, but in this day and age, I have 6 children. Let's just be clear with that first. In this day and age, I'm able to check what my son has going on with school pretty much instantly. They upgrade, they update the grade portal. That's what they call it, almost instantly, once a week, every 2 weeks, something like that. And I have 4 sons that live with me, 2 daughters that live up north with my ex-wife. And his first term coming here, he made honor roll. Okay, he was 6A, 2B, right? His report card came back in error and said 5A, 3Bs, but it was actually 6As, 2Bs. Okay, so we were pretty excited about that. Me and my wife, we worked really hard. We got 2 other children that were straight A students, and then 1 other child that was all A's and 1B. You don't come in my home with anything less than a C, or anything less than a B, actually. And so I seen where the father said his son came home with a D. You know, my initial reaction was like, well, why is a D acceptable? You know, or why would a C be acceptable? You know, because I implemented the same type of punishment for my son. You want to take off that one shoe? And I want to show you guys, my son, how many pair of Jordans do you have? How many do you have here? 3, okay. And this is one of the 3 pair that he has. So if you guys know anything about kicks, this is an obsidian blue 12, okay? This is heat, you know what I'm saying? To buy this shoe new, it's about $300 to $400, okay? And this is what I downgraded Alexander to. He's got a pair of champions, okay? I mean, this is I'm under the weather, but this is what my shorty's wearing right now, you know? And he didn't come home with a D. He came home with a C, with 2 C's. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, it's not about saying that he can't have anything like that, getting the grades that he had. It's really just about setting the bar for what I'm expecting of my son. I feel like this day and age, these kids, they care about going to school and styling and being fresh and everything like that. And what we as parents have to do is really just let them know that, you know, we expect for whatever they output for us to give back. You know, if you come with A's and B's, then I feel like that's an A and B shoe. It doesn't matter. That shoe could be this shoe, it's all about what's important to him. You know what I'm saying? It's not really about the price point. It could be video games. It could be snacks. It could be personal devices. It could be anything. It's just all about making sure that, you set the bar of what you expect for your children, and you expect for them to at least meet that bar or jump over it. So Alexander, his first report card, he came home with 6 A's and 2 B's, and then his second report card, he allowed 2 of the A's to drop to C's. I told him, when I got custody of my son, physical custody of him in August, and I told them when they came here, what did I say?
You don't want nothing lower than a C or...
Nothing lower than a what?
I mean, nothing lower than a B.
Exactly. 3.0 or better. It was straight B's or higher, and that's what I told them. And when I say them, I'm talking about my other 3 sons that live here. My daughter, Amaya, her first report card she got when I heard about it, she got like all A's and B's and a C. I was disappointed with the C. That's just how I am. I didn't excel at school, and I expect for my children to do better. So the only thing that I really didn't like that I seen in the video was just how I personally didn't like how he paraded his son around. I thought that was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had a personal disconnect. How about you? I felt that was embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? To write on the shoe and then to make him go around in the mall and all of that. I just thought that was uncool. You know what I'm saying? What I chose to do, but to each his own. What I chose to do with my children, my son in particular, when he brought home something that I didn't accept, was just to downgrade what he had, because I felt like, if you want these, then you need to work for these and earn these. And you understand that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So report cards are coming in a week and a half, and he has done everything that he needs to do to make sure that he is in a B or better standard, so that he can get his 3 or 4 pair of Jordans back and other pairs moving forward. So I just wanted to make this video saying this, make sure we're paying attention to what's going on with our kids, because the first thing that I noticed was when he said his child had a D, it's like, well, what are you doing as a father? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, you have to be the one to make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on with your kids, academics and whatnot. So, anything else you want to say, son, to add to that? You gonna make sure you do what you gotta do? Mm-hmm. I'll never do you like that, but you gotta make sure that, if your grades are not together, you already know what's gonna happen, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. All right, YouTube, talk to you guys soon. Peace.